Have you ever felt that inexplicable emptiness, as if something essential was missing from your life? As if, not matter how hard you try, the love you give is not fully understood or reciprocated. Perhaps you have wondered if the issue lies with you, if something you did or didn't do drove someone special away. Or even worse, if this feeling of loneliness is meant to be a part of who you are. And the most frustrating part? The sense that the answers are right there, right in front of your eyes, but you simply can't reach them. You look around and ask yourself, why are things so difficult for me? Why does love always seem like such an unattainable challenge? Today, you are not here by chance. There is something greater, something profound, that brought you to this message. And let me tell you, there is a reason for that. There is a truth that needs to be revealed, a key that can change everything. But to discover it, you need to be willing to take that step, to allow yourself to feel and understand what the angels have to tell you. This is not just another message, it is your message. And what will be revealed here has the power to completely transform the way you see your life and your relationships. Don't waste a single second, because what is to come is what you needed to hear to finally start living the love you have always desired. Get ready, because your answer is just one click away. Watch until the end and allow the angels to guide you to the path that has been reserved for your happiness. Now is the time to act. Don't let this chance slip away. The angels reveal that this person, who holds a special place in their thoughts and heart, has been facing an internal struggle that you might have never imagined. Even if some of their actions or words may have seemed distant or contradictory, what is happening behind the scenes of this person's soul is much more intense than any appearance could show. They have been touched by something you carry, a light, an essence, something that goes beyond the physical and directly touches the spirit. It's important for you to know that not everything you have judged as imperfect about yourself is seen the same way by this person. In fact, many of these characteristics that you may consider flaws are actually what sparked this intense love. The angels show that this person sees in you an authentic humanity, a strength that balances with your vulnerability. It's this unique and genuine balance that has become irresistible to their eyes and heart. Even when you doubted yourself, questioning your choices, your words, or even your feelings, the angels were by your side. They witnessed every gesture of love and patience you offered to this person, even without expecting anything in return. It was the naturalness of these actions that left deep marks, which now bloom in the form of admiration and a desire to be by your side. This person can no longer ignore the impact you have on their life. The journey until now may have seemed full of contradictions. Perhaps you felt that this person was near, but at the same time distant, as if something always prevented a full connection. But the angels want you to know that this distance was not about you, but rather about the barriers this person created in their own life. Old fears, past experiences, and insecurities made them hesitate before something as powerful as the love they feel for you. And even with these barriers, this love managed to grow. It flourished because they found in you fertile ground, full of authenticity and kindness. You may not realize it, but every smile, every glance, every word of yours carried an energy that was like a balm to this person's wounds. The angels show that you managed to awaken in them something that was dormant, the ability to love truly, without reservations or fears. The story of this connection did not start only in this life. The angels whisper that there is something greater linking the two of you, something that transcends time and space. It's as if your souls had met before, in other moments, and now are picking up an unfinished story. This person feels this in a way that they can't always explain, but the intensity of this feeling is undeniable. They know that you are different, that what you have is special. This love, although deep, also brought confusion to this person. Why fall in love like this, so suddenly, with someone who seemed so out of the standard they had idealized? The angels reveal that this person tried to fight against this feeling, trying to ignore or even hide what was happening in their heart. But true love cannot be contained, and now it overflows, even though this person still does not know how to deal with it. The angels ask that you do not interpret this person's hesitations as lack of interest or disregard. On the contrary, these hesitations are signs that they are confronting their own limits, questioning their beliefs, and mainly trying to understand how to deal with something as big as what they feel for you. This process is painful but necessary, as it is through it that this person will become able to live this love fully. You may have already noticed signs of this. Small gestures, carefully spoken words, looks that convey more than any speech. These are the clues that angels show so that you understand that this feeling is real, that it exists even when it seems hidden. They ask you to trust their intuition, as it has always been aligned with the truths of this person's heart. The angels also emphasize that you were a turning point in this person's life. Before you, they lived superficially, avoiding confronting their deepest emotions. But your presence brought a change, a new perception of what really matters. This is not something that happens every day, which is why this person feels so impacted by you. If you have ever doubted the value this person gives to you, the angels want those doubts to disappear now. They show that this person thinks of you more often than you can imagine. When alone, it is in moments of deeper reflection that they connect with what they feel for you. It's something they try to understand, but can't always explain. What the angels ask for now is patience and faith. This person is going through a transformation process, one that requires time and courage. They need to overcome their own fears, deconstruct their own barriers, and above all, accept that the love they feel for you is greater than any insecurity. This is not easy, but the angels assure that it is possible. At the same time, the angels ask you to take care of yourself during this process. To keep shining, to show the world the light that awakened this love so deep. They want you to know that, regardless of the time it takes, this love is being guided by divine hands, and what is reserved for you is much greater than you can imagine now. They reveal that soon, you will start to see clearer signs of how they are changing. Small actions, words spoken with more courage, and gestures that once seemed impossible will begin to appear. These changes are a reflection of the spiritual work the angels are carrying out to unite the two of you. Ultimately, the angels ask you to trust the divine process. Not to lose hope, even when things seem difficult. They are by your side, guiding each step of yours and theirs, working so that the love between you is experienced in its fullness. This is just the beginning of a journey of love and transformation that promises to bring lessons and blessings to both. And the angels are here to ensure that, in the end, everything will make sense. The angels whisper that the love that person feels for you is not common. It's as if they are rediscovering what it truly means to love, something they may have forgotten or never experienced before. The intensity of this feeling catches them off guard, leaving them speechless and forcing them to reevaluate everything they thought they knew about relationships. It's not just attraction or admiration, but something that transcends the physical and touches their soul directly. This awakening is scary and wonderful at the same time. You, with your simplicity and authenticity, have achieved something that no one else has, touching that person's heart in a profound way. Every word of yours, every gesture, carries an energy that resonates in their essence, breaking down barriers and dissolving old fears. The angels emphasize that it's your way of being, so genuine and transparent, that has awakened something that was dormant. Without even realizing it, you have become the center of an emotional transformation for that person. The resistance they present, however, is not a sign of weakness or lack of interest, but a reflection of the internal process they are going through. The angels explain that for a long time, this person shielded themselves against intense emotions, perhaps due to past pains or fear of getting hurt again. However, upon encountering you, these barriers began to crumble, making room for feelings they do not know how to control. It is an internal conflict that requires patience and understanding. There are moments when this person seems to want to escape, as if the weight of what they feel is too heavy to bear. But the angels assure that this does not mean giving up, but rather an attempt to find balance amidst the emotional turmoil. Running away is a natural reaction for someone not used to dealing with such intense feelings. However, the angels are guiding this person to find the courage to surrender to this love, without reservations. You may have noticed how they seem more reflective lately, with lingering looks, silences carrying profound meanings. This is because this person is in a process of self-discovery, confronting their own fears and acknowledging what they feel for you. They know that something has changed within them, even if they cannot yet put it into words. The angels ask you to perceive these signs as proof that this love is real and growing. The connection between you is not something common, it is orchestrated by divine forces. The angels show that this union is part of a greater purpose, a path that both chose to walk even before coming to this life. That is why, despite the challenges and hesitations, this connection endures. It cannot be ignored or erased because it is rooted in something much deeper than what the eyes can see. The strength of this love is helping this person to grow, to face parts of themselves they had long avoided. The angels say that you are like a mirror, reflecting not only what is beautiful, but also what needs to be healed within them. This is both transformative and challenging, as it requires courage to confront the shadows and allow the light in. But you, with your energy, are assisting in this healing, even without realizing it. There comes a point where this person's resistance begins to give way to acceptance. The angels reveal that they are starting to understand that fighting against this feeling only brings more suffering. They realize that instead of running away, they need to open up, allow themselves to feel and live this love to its fullest. This is a gradual process, but every small step forward is significant and brings you closer to the connection the angels have prepared for you. You are an inspiration to this person, even though they have not yet expressed it clearly. Your strength, your light, and your ability to love unconditionally are qualities that deeply touch them. The angels show that they observe every detail of you, admiring how you face challenges and remain true to who you are. It is this authenticity that makes them want to be by your side, even though they still struggle to admit it. While the angels ask for patience, they also want you to know that there is a purpose in all of this. Every moment of waiting, every doubt, is helping this person to grow and prepare to fully experience this love. It is not just about waiting for them, but about trusting in the divine process, knowing that everything is being guided perfectly. The angels are working behind the scenes to align everything at the right time. The changes that are happening in their life are profound and often imperceptible to those on the outside. But the angels assure that they are happening, and that you will see the results of this soon. Small gestures, words spoken more sincerely, looks that carry more truth, all of this will be the confirmation that this love is blossoming. Trust in these signs and keep your heart open. The angels want you to know that your presence in their life is not by chance. You were sent as a gift, a light in a moment of darkness, helping them find their way back to love. This is not something small, it is a divine mission that you are fulfilling, even if you don't realize it. And the angels are by your side, supporting you in every step of this journey. The next steps for them will be decisive. They are gathering the courage to open up, to show what they feel in a way they never have before. The angels show that they are overcoming their fears little by little, preparing to take a leap of faith towards you. This is a moment of transformation, both for them and for you, and the angels ask you to stay strong and confident. If there is something the angels want you to take from this moment, it is the certainty that you are worthy of this love. They see your soul, your light, and they know that you deserve to be loved in a complete and true way. And that is what is being prepared for you. Even if the path seems long or difficult, know that each step is leading you to something greater and more beautiful than you imagine. The angels continue to reveal that this person is going through a transformation so intense that it's almost scary for them. Facing such deep feelings was not something they expected, especially so suddenly. It's as if you entered their life to ignite a flame that had long been extinguished. This light, although welcoming, also forces them to confront their deepest shadows. And that's where the true impact you've had resides. The connection between you is not just a coincidence, it's a divine work being carefully orchestrated. Even in moments of uncertainty, when you may have felt that this person was pulling away, know that it was part of the process. The angels show that often they distance themselves not because of lack of feelings, but because they needed space to understand what was happening within them. This time was necessary for awakening. Every gesture of yours, no matter how simple it may seem, was a key piece to this transformation. A smile given at the right time, a word that brought comfort, or even the shared silence, all of these had a profound impact. The angels whisper that you are like a gentle and constant force, guiding this person towards a more authentic version of themselves. It's a beautiful process, but one that requires patience and faith. The fears that this person carries are not easy to overcome. They stem from past experiences, from scars they thought had healed but were reopened by feeling something so intense for you. Yet, these fears are not greater than the love they feel. The angels show that with each passing day, they find more courage to face these barriers, driven by the desire to be by your side fully and truthfully. The signs of this change are starting to become more visible. You may have already noticed that they are more open, more present, or even more interested in small details about you. These are timid yet important steps that show they are allowing themselves to feel. The angels ask you to embrace these moments with kindness, as they pave the way for a deeper relationship. The energy that connects the two of you is something rare, something many people spend their entire lives searching for without finding. The angels emphasize that it is not just any connection that withstands challenges and doubts like yours has. This is a reflection of the strength of this bond, which is not limited to the physical plane but is also spiritual and emotional. This strength is what will continue to support you both, even in the toughest times. The angels ask you to keep being who you are, without changing anything to please or win over that person. They assure you that it was your authenticity that attracted them in the first place. It is this light, this unique essence, that has awakened such deep feelings in them. Do not allow doubts or insecurities to make you question your worth. You are exactly who you need to be to live this love. There is a synchronicity in the events around you that cannot be ignored. Small events, seemingly insignificant coincidences, are actually signs sent by the angels to confirm that you are on the right path. Pay attention to these signs, as they are reminders that the universe is working in your favor. Every encounter, every conversation, is part of a larger plan. Although this journey has its difficulties, the angels want you to know that none of this is in vain. Every challenge faced, every doubt overcome, is strengthening the foundation of this connection. They show that true love is not easy, but it is always rewarding. And what you are building with this person has the potential to be something extraordinary, something that goes beyond what you imagined. They are beginning to realize that they can no longer ignore what they feel. Even though they still have moments of hesitation, they know that you are an essential part of their life. The angels show that this realization is bringing new clarity to them, allowing them to see the future differently, with you by their side. This vision is what motivates them to keep moving forward, even when fear still tries to hold them back. It is important to remember that you are not alone on this journey. The angels are by your side, guiding your steps and protecting your heart. They ask you to trust them and the process, even when everything seems uncertain. This trust is what will allow you to keep walking with courage and hope. What is to come is something that will be worth every moment of waiting. The next steps for them will be marked by a renewed courage. They are preparing to open up in a way they have never done before, to share what they feel with a sincerity that may surprise them. The angels show that this openness will be a crucial moment, a turning point for your relationship. Be ready to embrace this moment with the love and patience you have always shown. The love you have awakened in them is like a seed that is beginning to sprout. With the right care and time, it can grow into something great, something that will bring happiness and fulfillment to both of you. The angels ask you to keep watering this seed with love, understanding, and faith. They assure you that the fruits to come will be sweeter than you can imagine. The angels show that, even amidst the whirlwind of emotions, they are beginning to see a future by their side. Although they still carry doubts and fears, the strength of the connection you share drives them forward. It's as if an inner voice, guided by the divine, is saying that it's worth facing any fear to live this love. This transformation is deep, but it happens subtly, almost imperceptibly. You, with your unique energy, are the reason for this change. The angels emphasize that, contrary to what you may think, you don't need to do anything else to win this person's heart. It's already yours. Every word you said, every gesture of affection, every exchanged glance had a greater impact than you imagine. It's your essence that brought light to the darkest corners of their heart. The angels ask you to be patient, as this is a process that takes time. This person is facing an internal battle, challenging beliefs they have carried for years and overcoming deeply rooted fears. It's not something that happens overnight, but the angels assure that every small step forward is significant. They work to make the path lighter, both for you and for them. There are moments when this person seems to want to give up, but this is not a sign of weakness. It's just a reflection of someone who is learning to deal with intense and unexpected feelings. The angels show that, in these moments, your presence is like a safe harbor, a reminder that they are not alone. You represent calm amidst the storm, the light at the end of the tunnel. Even when they can't express what they feel, know that you occupy their thoughts. The angels whisper that often they reflect on both of you in silence, trying to understand what this connection means. These moments of introspection are essential for them to reach the conclusions that will change the course of this story. You are more important to them than you imagine. This connection is not common, and the angels want you to understand its uniqueness. You are brought together for a greater reason, something that transcends human understanding. Every challenge, every doubt, is part of a divine plan that is being carefully executed. The angels are orchestrating everything for you to reach where you need to be. The journey so far has not been easy, but the angels show that it was worth it. Every tear, every moment of uncertainty, serve to strengthen you and prepare your heart to receive the love that is coming. They ask you to keep the faith, for what is reserved for you is much greater than any obstacle you have faced. Trust in the process and divine timing. This person is about to take an important step. The angels reveal that they are gathering the courage to open up to you, to share their feelings in a way they have never done before. This will be a moment of vulnerability and truth, and the angels ask you to welcome it with all the love and understanding you have already shown. This will be a milestone in your history. Signs of change will continue to appear, and the angels ask you to be attentive. Small gestures, words spoken with more confidence, looks that carry more truth. All of these will be an indication that their love for you is strengthening. These signs are a reflection of the spiritual work that the angels are doing to align your paths. Although the future is still uncertain, the angels assure that it is full of possibilities. Every choice, every action, is leading them towards something extraordinary. This love, which began so unexpectedly, has the potential to transform their lives in ways they can't even imagine. Trust in what is being built. The angels ask that you continue to take care of yourself during this process. Do not let uncertainties make you doubt your worth or your ability to love. You are a luminous soul, and your light is what inspired this profound transformation in that person. Stay strong, as your strength is an anchor for them and for yourself. This journey is about growth, both individual and collective. The angels show that every challenge faced is helping you to become better people, more prepared to live a true and lasting love. They ask you to see each obstacle as an opportunity for learning and growth, not as a barrier. The love you share is rare and precious, and the angels want you to cherish it. Even in moments of doubt, remember that this connection was chosen by your souls even before you came to this life. It is a love that transcends time and space, and that will continue to flourish if nurtured with care and patience. The angels show that the most anticipated moment of this journey is approaching. That person, once full of uncertainties and fears, is about to do something that can change everything. It's as if an invisible force, guided by the divine, is encouraging them to take the leap of faith they have always avoided. The angels assure that this move will be marked by sincerity and courage, something that will even surprise you. It's a step that has been preparing for a long time. The transformation of this individual did not happen in a simple or quick manner. It was a process full of challenges, marked by internal struggles and moments of doubt. But every obstacle faced was an essential piece for their growth. The angels explain that without these difficulties, they would not have reached the clarity that is now beginning to emerge. You were the light that guided them on this path, even without realizing it. When this person finally opens up, it will be like a wave of emotions that can no longer be contained. The angels reveal that the love they feel for you is so deep that it transcends words. It will not only be a confession, but a total surrender, a moment in which they allow themselves to be completely vulnerable in front of you. Be ready to embrace this moment with the love you have always shown. The courage they are gathering does not come only from themselves, but also from the spiritual work the angels are conducting in their heart. They have been dissolving old fears, breaking barriers that once seemed insurmountable. Every step they take towards you is guided by divine strength, by the certainty that this love is something rare and precious. The angels ask you to trust this process. Even though the path has been long, the angels show that every moment has been worth it. All the uncertainties, all the nights when you wondered if you were on the right path, were parts of a journey that is about to culminate in something beautiful and transformative. They ask you to prepare yourself, as the blessings that are about to come exceed any expectations you may have. This individual, although still carrying remnants of fear, is more determined than ever. The angels reveal that they see in you something they have never found in anyone else, a safe harbor, a love that asks for nothing in return but offers everything. It is this security, this trust, that is motivating them to overcome their last resistances. You are, to them, the embodiment of what is purest and truest. When they finally connect in a complete way, it will be as if all the pieces of a puzzle finally fit together. The angels show that this union is not just about romantic love, but also about mutual growth and spiritual purpose. They were not placed on each other's path by chance. There is something greater that connects them, something that transcends human understanding. The upcoming days will be crucial. The angels ask you to remain attentive to the signs, as they will indicate that the moment is approaching. It could be a word spoken unexpectedly, a gesture that conveys more than it seems, or even a silence full of meaning. These signs are confirmation that the spiritual work is materializing on the physical plane. By opening up, this person will also be opening doors to a new chapter in both of your lives. The angels show that this will be a moment of renewal, of leaving behind everything that no longer serves and embracing a future full of possibilities. This future will not be perfect, but it will be authentic, built on love and truth. And that is what truly matters. You, in turn, will also be entering a new phase. The angels ask you to continue nurturing your own light, as it will be essential to keep the flame of this love burning. Do not get lost in the challenges that may arise. Remember that you are a strong soul, guided by divine forces that will always be by your side. Trust in your ability to overcome any obstacle. The angels make it clear that, despite all the difficulties faced, you are never alone. They have been by your side every step of the way, protecting your heart and guiding your thoughts. Now more than ever, they ask you to trust in the outcome that is unfolding. This story, which began in such an unexpected way, is about to reach its climax. The connection between both of you is a gift, something that must be handled with care and respect. The angels show that, although this journey has required patience, it has also brought valuable lessons. They learned about themselves, about their power to love, and about the strength they carry in their heart. These lessons are as important as the love that is blooming. When that moment comes, leave the past behind. The angels ask that you do not carry resentments or any grudges with you. They have no place in the future that is being built. Embrace this new phase with an open heart, ready to receive all that the universe has prepared for you. This is the beginning of something much bigger. The angels have delivered their message. Now, it's up to you to embrace all that has been revealed. Imagine what is to come, the next steps of this person, the love that grows and transforms, the life you so deserve flourishing before your eyes. But for this to happen, there is something crucial that needs to be done. Be prepared, connected, and aligned with the divine energy that guides this process. You have taken the first step by listening to this message. But the next one is even more crucial. Subscribing to this channel is not just an action, it's a commitment to your own evolution, a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings that the angels have reserved for you. It's no coincidence that you have come this far. You felt in your heart that this journey was for you, and now is the time to act. Each message shared here carries a unique energy, a divine touch that is transmitted directly to your soul. Subscribing is like opening a door to a constant flow of light, clarity, and guidance. You deserve this connection, deserve to feel that every day, the angels are closer, guiding your steps and strengthening your heart. Don't let this opportunity pass by. It is the sign you have been waiting for. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to have a space where every week you could receive words that elevate your vibration, that bring answers and relieve doubts. That is what is available to you now. Subscribing is more than watching videos. It is entering a transformative journey, where each message is meant to bring comfort, strength, and guidance. Do not postpone it any longer. Do it now. As you decide, remember, angels always speak through signs, and this is yours. That moment of hesitation, the doubt, all of that is natural. But the angels are asking you to trust, to take that small step of faith. And the reward will be greater than you can imagine. Each click, each interaction, is a vibration that resonates in the universe, attracting even more love, light, and transformation into your life. By clicking on the registration button, you are sending a powerful message. I am ready to live my best version, to open my heart and receive all that is rightfully mine by divine right. This simple gesture has immense power. It marks the beginning of a new phase, where you will always be connected to the energy that the angels wish to share with you. And by doing so, leave a comment affirming what will seal this moment. I trust in divine purpose and receive the love that the angels have for me. This statement is not just a sentence, it is a key that unlocks the doors to what is to come. Write it, subscribe, and get ready for what the universe is about to deliver. With each subscription, a new story begins. The angels see you, feel your energy, and know that the love you seek is closer than ever. Subscribe now. Do not wait any longer. The love, light, and clarity you deserve are just a click away. This is your moment. This journey doesn't end here, it only begins. So click on the registration button, leave your comment, and welcome to the space where their soul will find the answers they seek. Because the next video is already being prepared by the angels, and it will bring something even deeper. And remember, they are not alone. With every message, every word, the angels are with them, celebrating their courage, their light, and their decision to say yes to the love that is being built. Sign up now and allow this transformation to continue. Their story is beautiful, and the best is yet to come.